Lucky Charm wants to be in the lap, and I don't blame her because this is a big episode here, and we are going to need every chance we can get. She is my lucky charm, and she's going to rub off here for this matchup. It is number 1 seed Michigan versus number 1 seed Arizona. And it's a preview and a prediction here from Dependent Fanatic. Arizona is 9-2 all time versus Michigan. They have not met in the national tournament, the NCAA, as of yet. Michigan overall is 7-1 in Final Four games, and Arizona not too shabby themselves. Michigan has the 5th rated offense and the number 1 defense per KenPom, which everyone loves to cite nowadays. And Arizona has the 4th rated offense and 2nd defense to Michigan at number 1. Arizona has the 4th rated offense. But one thing that is for certain is that stats are skewed because of the competition that teams play. And Michigan had the 2nd toughest schedule in the nation, according to KenPom, while beating the best teams by 20-plus points during their season. It's been impressive. Also, the Big Ten had 6 Sweet 16 teams. 5 went to the Elite 8, and now 2 are in the Final Four, which should end the question of which conference was the best, Big Ten or Big 12. It was definitely the Big Ten. Now, Arizona could go on to beat Michigan and win the whole thing. Would that mean that the Big 12 was the best conference? I don't think so. I don't think so because of the track record that the Big Ten has had. All right. Both rosters are obviously great, making it this far to the Final Four. Let's start with Arizona, who has beaten LIU, Utah State, Arkansas, and Purdue to make it to this point in the NCAA tournament. Arizona plays 7 players for an average of 20-plus minutes per game. Plus, Dwayne Aristode, a 6'8", 220-pound player, gets 13 minutes per game as well. So they are deep. It's not just their starting 5 either, as well as for Michigan. They are deep, both teams. A 6'3", 200-pound Jaden Bradley gets the most minutes for Arizona, as he averages 13 points per game and 4.4 assists per game, along with 3.5 rebounds. And he shoots 46% from the field. 6'4" and 205-pound Braden Burries is next in minutes per game allowed. 16 points per game, 4.9 rebounds per game, 2.5 assists, and he shoots 50% in 30 minutes per game. Ivan Karchenkov is 6'7" and 220 pounds. He gets 10 points per game, 4.3 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists. He shoots 50% too, almost, in 28 minutes per game. And then a 6'8" player who is 235 pounds is Koa Pete. 14 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game. He shoots 54% from the field. And he also has 28 minutes per game. Very impressive for him. And then Matthias Krivas is 7'2" and 260 pounds. He scores 10 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And he shoots 57% from the field, all in 25 minutes per game. And then, of course, Anthony Delorso, 9 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, 2 assists. He only shoots 41% in 21 minutes. And then Toby Awaka, 9 points per game, 9 rebounds per game. So he is the most efficient rebounder out of anyone that's going to be on this court so far. They have to play each other, of course, but he's 6'8", 255 pounds. He shoots 59%, all in 21 minutes per game. He's also their best three-point shooter at 45%. Michigan, on the other hand, beat Howard, and then they beat St. Louis. Also took out Alabama's best or the SEC's best in Alabama and Tennessee to get to this point in the tournament. Michigan also has 7 players with 20-plus minutes per game, almost. Namari Burnett's at like 19.8, but I threw him in. And they also have 1 player with 13 minutes per game in Will Cheddar, who is 6'8", 230 pounds. He's a factor. So Yaxel Landenborg is 6'9", 240 pounds. He has 15 points per game now. He's up to 15 points per game after this tournament run. 7 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, shoots 52% from the field, all in 30 minutes per game, which also coincides with his points per game. He was at about 24 minutes per game in midseason. He's getting more and more and more, and he's evolving all the way to maybe the National Player of the Year. He probably is the best player in the game in this game. Maybe the best player in college basketball that is left. Elliot Cadeau, who is the smallest guy that is going to be on the court in between these two teams at 6'1", 180 pounds, is getting 10 points per game, 6 assists per game, 3 rebounds per game at his size, and he's 42% from the field, all in 27 minutes per game. In my opinion, this little guy has to play the greatest out of anybody, or maybe not out of anybody, but he has to have one hell of a game for himself and prove that that it's not all about size in this one, huh? All right, Adai Morrow, let's look towards Michigan's size here. 7'3", 255 pounds, 12 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 3 blocks per game, and 2 assists per game at his size. If you double him, he'll find the open guy. 67% from the field, all in only 23 minutes per game. Trey McKinney, off the bench, is 6'4", 225 pounds, 10 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 46% from the field, all in 22 minutes per game, which is getting better. LJ Kayson is out. Roddy Gale and McKinney are in, more so than they have been all season. And that brings us to Roddy Gale Jr., 6'5", 210 pounds. He's up to 7 points per game now after the Kayson injury. He has 3 rebounds per game, 47% from the field in 21 minutes per game. And then, of course, last but not least, Namari Burnett, 6'5", 195 pounds, elite defender, 8 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 46% from the field. He was the 3 guy all year long, but has slipped lately in the tournament, not knocking him down like he is used to. 32%. But all of Michigan's players are above 32% from 3, up to 40%. So all of them are capable at a very nice clip from the three-point line. So Arizona has the biggest guards, and Michigan has the biggest front court. And Michigan and Arizona like to overpower people and entire teams with their size. So which will win out? Guards or the front court? Arizona has the capability to pull Mara away from the paint with Toby Awaka, their best three-point shooter, a big guy with size. So will Michigan just simply play the switch game that they have all year? Switch off Mara from him, keep him down low, Absolutely, they will. They will do that. That's the beauty of Michigan's defense, and that Morez Johnson or Yaxel Landenborg can go out there and defend versus the bigs that can shoot threes. Michigan has the ability to switch offense along with defense. Mara is always inside if he's not in foul trouble, of course, which allows Michigan to play free and loose on the perimeter offensively and defensively. If they don't get a home run pass off rebounding, off a defensive rebound from the other end, they are capable of slowing it down, moving the ball, and getting a bucket. Michigan just has more versatility, more size, and a gameplay style that can transition from speed racer to the tortoise who beats the hare as well. And so Michigan will advance in this game to the national championship game for their ninth time historically. Versus a historically great Arizona team. The only thing I worry about for Michigan is foul trouble because Arizona does have the size to get either Cadeau or Adai Mara or Morris Johnson into foul trouble. And there have been phantom calls on Mara and Cadeau in this tournament, which has limited Michigan, yet they have overcome all of that and advanced. But if it happens versus Arizona, the better of the teams that Michigan has played, they could find themselves on a scoring run during that window where Michigan had to limit minutes for either Cadeau or Mara. That is the thing that I am watching out for. But Michigan will win this game, I believe, rather comfortably against this great Arizona team. Maybe the greatest team that they've played, as I said, all season. I see a 91-77 victory for Michigan, and they will be the first ever team to score 90-plus points in 5 NCAA tournament games, with possibly 6 because of their elite defense leads to offense. It could happen in this game. It could happen in the national title game. Get out and score. And that is what Michigan has done all tournament long. We'll see what happens, but what do you guys think? Is Michigan going to run away handily with this game, like I think, by 14 points? 91-77. Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day out there, everybody. Like the video, please. If you have made it this far, you might as well hit that thumbs up. It's free. Subscribe, because we have much more content coming on this channel, including Michigan football with a new head coach, Kyle Whittingham, and I still have yet to do spring position groups. I have to break down 9 more position groups for Michigan football. Also, Michigan hockey. I thought they were going to be playing today, Thursday, but no, it's a week from today on April 9th, where they will play Denver in the Frozen Four. So it's an exciting time to be a Michigan Wolverine fan. Here I am predicting a Michigan win. What do you guys think in the comments? Subscribe. That's also free as well. Subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next video. And have a great day out there, everybody. But last but not least, and foremost, go blue. Let's go.